Let's do quick analysis of paper 2 for UPSC mains optional. Now the questions here were very direct, and most of them could include numerous case studies which have been cited in our previous lectures. For example, there were questions on geopolitics. Now geopolitics has been an important question. In paper 1 you had questions related to maritime security and geopolitics for the same, and here we have between India and Bhutan. Then economic significance of volcanic soil. Landslide was a popular question. This was also part of your GS paper 1. Again we had covered one topic which was cloudburst, and this was again part of your paper 2. So again a very important topic. Any activities that you see in and around becomes important. Sugar and sugar subsidies being raised in WTO, where there is a issue that more than 10% subsidies cannot be given to the sugar farmers, but there has been a case which has been filed against India by Argentina, Brazil and Guatemala. So in line of that, the sugar case becomes important, and therefore the question between on the sugar industry, the difference between the north and the south sugar, the content of the sweetness and the way in which the sugarcane is produced. The next is drought. Now droughts and floods, we had covered a specific answer writing session for the same, so a very important topic. River linking and river linkages, we have Kane-Bethwa interlinking, which is recently in news, and therefore we already mentioned it that interlinking of river is a important topic. So expected paper, as we mentioned before. Smart city, again one of the videos we have covered this in detail. Importance of solar energy. Now this corresponds to the idea of carbon neutrality by 2050, which was part of your paper 1. So as I said, paper 1 again was inclined towards some of the recent schemes which are there, some of the recent contents which are there. Now watershed management, again there was a question in paper 1 based on the stream and the drainage divide which demarcate the watershed. The question was very similar to here, but understand that each of the paper where you are writing, you have to mark down certain specific differences, and that's the key when you are writing your answers. The next is two direct questions. So one was on the city classification by Ashok, Mitra, and migration theory by Ravenstein. So very direct questions. Then specific features of east flowing rivers, the distribution, production and reserve of coal industries, ecotourism, rural tourism, very important topics. Medical tourism, we have covered those separately in our postal course. Then we have the problems of interstate border disputes, also the impact of tropical cyclones and western disturbances, a very important topic. How Panchayati Raj system has actually speeded up the process of decentralization. Among the industrial corridor, one of the important topics was Bengaluru-Mumbai corridor, which was directly asked in your question paper. Growth of multinational corporations, how information and communication technology has boosted development. Those were some of the questions which pertain to the recent developments. Then command area development, we have explained this topic extensively in Geography of India book, so just refer that for details. Status of balance of trade, try to bring in good statistics and recent facts and figures to actually substantiate with this answer. And then certain general questions regarding Deccan plateau, the issues of water scarcity, groundwater scarcity, and the grey zones and the dark zones across India. So those were some of the questions. Indeed, we would be discussing the complete paper in detail in our upcoming lectures, so stay tuned. But moreover, what we can say is the question paper was highly predictable. There were similar questions on certain topics in paper 1 as well as paper 2. So the topics that you know have been contemporary, have been important, specifically from environment and biogeographical perspectives, become part of your paper each and every time. So cover those topics and case studies related to same in an extensive manner in order to secure good marks for this. So this was about the discussion. You can definitely follow the links below for more details. Wish you good luck.